What's up, radio heads, and welcome back to the channel. We have so much to talk about today. I have been building some exciting things. As you can see, we have our new wheelie bar system out, and I think it's outstanding. This is for the Arrma 3S lineup. It'll fit the Vendetta, the Typhon, it'll fit the Infraction, anything that's the Arrma 3 or 4S. So this thing is quite the beast. I can't wait to show it to you guys. And what makes this thing different than other wheelie bars? We're gonna get right into it, but first I wanna spend just a quick second talking about why the hell I haven't been posting videos lately as much as I used to, and what has been going on around the ranch. So guys, I have been hosting an RC event. We have been doing some test runs. We had a couple trial runs, and it went extremely well. We had a great time. We had lots of people out here, and we are about to do another event. If you're interested in knowing about this event, you can check out the Arkansas RC Enthusiast Facebook page, and we'll have all the details in there. And it is something special. It is going to be coming up here in November, and I don't want to talk too much about it, and I won't be getting into too much about it here on the channel. We talk about all about that on the Facebook page. All right, guys, back into why we are doing this video. This is our wheelie bar, and this thing is just crazy. You might notice a couple changes to the Typhon than the last video. You see we've got some cutouts right there. That allows for some nice airflow on that big block Leopard motor. We have changed out the hubs to the 12-14 millimeter Big Rock drive shafts and hubs. And why did we do that? Well, we get to run some of these other type of tires that you don't normally get to run on a 17 millimeter buggy or racer. So now that we're getting into the drag racing scene, we're trying to find that edge. And that's what this channel does. We find that edge and we grab it and we claw it and we just make it our own. We perfect it, and that's what we do. So what we're gonna try to do here is build a very, very fast rubber or foam racer. I'm not really sure. I haven't used the foams on this yet. Comment down below. What do you guys like? Is it more authentic with the rubber tires, or should I be going with the foams to get the absolute maximum traction? You guys comment down below. Let me know. Let's take a look under the hood here. All right, everything nice and neat, just like I like it. Okay, so we've got a big block Leopard in here. We've got a 6S ESC. We have got the brace. This makes for an incredible upgrade. Guys, if you are breaking chassis and you have torque twists in that chassis, this helps eliminate that, and you can adjust it. You can make it tighter, you can make it looser. I think all the 3S should come with this type of a setup. We got some extra fans in there, as you can see. We've got one blowing horizontal and vertically, and that helps us out. All right, guys, are you ready to take a look at this? Let's take a look at what this is. Okay, so this wheelie bar goes about midway, a little bit further than midway, probably about the 60% mark. And the reason for that is, have you guys ever had a wheelie bar that only hooks up to the rear differential? Well, what happens is, well, I think it can be demonstrated here in this video. Let's watch how these two RCs behave differently off the line. The geometry is completely different where the wheelie bar is placed. The left-hand RC has a short wheelbase wheelie bar attached to the rear differential. The right-hand lane has a long wheelie bar that's attached to the full chassis. Let's watch. All right, so now that we've kind of seen how that wheelie bar reacts, I think that was a single wheel wheelie bar in the back. But what happens, guys, is those front tires come up, and because it's only connected back here in the rear differential, it allows for that front end to jump up a little bit, sometimes even on 3 wheels. So what this wheelie bar does is it allows us to have a way to preload that front suspension. Have you guys ever hauled trailers and used an equalizer hitch? Those equalizer hitches transfer the weight from the rear up to the front suspension. That way your rear is not always preloaded with so much weight. So that's exactly what this wheelie bar does. When that car goes up off the ground in the front, it is applying this pressure on the front suspension. And I know this suspension is rather loose. Believe me, I am tweaking and turning this suspension the best that I can. And we are turning this into a drag racer, maybe even a top speed runner. Either way, we're gonna have to have a great wheelie bar. So this is what we're doing, guys. And I think it's gonna be a real worthwhile addition. Let's see how it works. Let's get the tires warmed up and see how this thing launches. Remember, we're not checking out how fast it gets off the line because this is polished concrete, but we're gonna see how the geometry of this car reacts. Oh no, guys. Looks like we got a slipper clutch issue. It is definitely not hooking up in there. That is really too bad, but not really, because any chance I get to get into one of these things and make it stronger, I love that opportunity. What do you guys think of this wheelie bar? Is this thing the ticket? Just enough flex to give you that edge, but strong enough to be a brace. And it's not gonna break when you're in an accident. You might have some bent hardware here, but everything is gonna remain solid. And that thing, we can make that wheelie bar any length we want. We can go all the way up front, although I think that's just a little excess. We might be hauling around a little extra weight. I think this, right about the 60% mark, that is where it's at. That will preload the front suspension and make sure that you're not dancing up on 2 wheels. So, all right, guys, until the next one, we will see you Radioheads later.